Do you want to make your edit pop? Let's dive into effects, transitions, and effects controls in Premiere Pro to take your video from basic to being amazing. We will be looking at the effects here, one after the other. We'll be looking at transitions and effects. And we will also be looking at the effect control. Now, effects are different from transitions. And all these transitions and effects can be controlled here. Alright. So, let's say, for example, we have presets. Presets are effects or transitions that has been saved. Okay, for example, I have some color grading presets here. Color grading presets here. If I should drag them on this clip, you will see the effect. Let me drag one of the presets that I saved. Can you see that the color changed? This is the color grading preset. But however, we won't be talking about color grading now. We will rather be talking about effect controls and effects. So let me just delete the preset that I drag on this video. I want to delete it here. This is it, geometric color. So I just hit my delete icon. One thing I forgot to tell you the other class is that if you want to expand your timeline, you can do that by just pressing the key at the right. By just pressing the key at the left of 1. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on our keyboard, but that key preceding 1. When you press it, when you are here and you press it, your timeline will be expanded and you'll be able to cut your videos or do whatever you want to do on your timeline. And you press it, when you press it back, press that key back, it will get restored to what it was before. All right. So we have volumetric presets, we have cinematic presets. You know, this preset can be dragged and dropped on your footage just to give it a color. Let me drag this and let us see. Let us see the special effects. Let me drag this. Sorry. Okay. Can you see? This gives a white and black color feel. White and black. All right, so let me just Ctrl Z, and we are not doing that. We are not doing color grading for now. And I'm just telling you that we can save our presets. All right, moving on to audio effects. We have a lot of effects here. Time will not permit us to exhaust them, but these can only be added to our audio, not our video. And for example, let me use this. Let me make just a moment. So this audio effect, here we have amplify. We just have to drag it. This cannot be dragged to the video. Let me enlarge this. So let me enlarge this so that you can see it very well. This anything audio effect cannot be dropped on video, but can only be dropped on audio. Let me try dropping this amplify to the video. Can you see that it is not dropping? But when I put it here, it will definitely drop. So you can control it here. Everything we do here can be controlled here. Anything you add can be controlled. We also have the noise. the noise helps your helps your audio to be more clean. Can you see? This is the denoise icon. Let me off it. I'll just toggle it here, and you see that it's actually worked. Now let me toggle it on again. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? So that is that about audio effects. You can go through. We have a lot of them. You can search through any effect you want to put on your video. So these are audio effects. We have the mute. You can also mute your audio, and you can mute all. Can you see? You can mute left, you can mute right. Can you see that it is not bringing out sound because we have put the mute effect on it? But we are not going into that. Also, we have audio transitions. Transitions from one clip to another. For example, let me copy this. Copy. Then let me paste this audio here. Just say Ctrl V. Okay. So this is an audio, this is another audio, and I want to transit from this audio to this audio. So these transitions, we have only 3 major transitions in Premiere Pro: constant gain, constant power, and exponential fade. Now, this transition cannot stay on audio, but can only stay in between 2 audio, in between them. Okay, all right. So let me add constant gain and let us see the results of that. So this is the constant gain. Like I told you, if you click on it, it can be controlled here. It can be controlled whichever way you want to put it. It can be controlled.
.com.
So, and you can enlarge it.
Trendybeats.com.
And cut.
Trendybeats.com.
Can you see? So that is for constant gain. Also, let us look at constant power. Click on it, put it at the center at cut, then enlarge it. Let's see the results. And cut.
Trendybeats.com.
So it syncs your audio together. It syncs 2 audios together. Also, let us look at exponential fade. This is used to fade out a particular action or audio. Can you see that this audio is going off?
Trendybeats.com.
All right. So what happens there is that there's exponential fade. This particular audio fades out and this particular audio fades in. But what happens when I put the audio fade at the last end of a clip? Let me put it here and let me enlarge it. Can you see how it is faded out? So that is for audio transition. Moving on to video effects, we have a lot of them. We have blur and sharpen. Let me just move to one of our videos so we can only see the effects. We have camera blur. Can you see? I just drag the camera blur on it and it can be controlled here. This is the camera blur. We can control it. Can control the blurriness. And we can keyframe it as well. Okay. Let me remove it. Just press delete. We also have directional blur. Let us increase it and let us see. We have blur length. Can you see? A lot. So you just have to try it out and see what best works for you. We have Gaussian blur as well. We have Gaussian blur. For example, if I want to blur this particular guy, there's a way I can blur only him. And that is what Gaussian blur is basically used for. I just select this circle or select this drop blaze there and we just mask him. Just mask him. Okay, I've masked him. I can feather it a bit. Then after that, I will now increase the blurriness. Can you see? I only blur this guy. So if you don't get that, you can repeat this video. All right, so let me move to another clip. We have a lot. This is for the blur and sharpen. We have channel. We have color correction. This is where we correct our color. For example, I want to add this lumetric color is what we use majorly for color grading. So if I add lumetric color here, that means I am only color grading this particular clip. So I can, this is the lumetric color options. I can start giving it some color, you know, but we are going to color grading very soon. So let me just delete that. We also have distort. We have image control. We have neat video. Let me talk about this neat video. Neat video is when your video has some white noise on it. You can actually make the video neater by just dragging neat video on the clip that is affected. But someone is asking that how can we put this effect on all the clip without necessarily putting it one after the other and adjusting it one after the other, because that wastes a lot of time and consumes time. So let me quickly give you that trick. Let's go back to our project tutorial. Just go back here, click here, go back to your project tutorial, then go to this icon, click on it, then click on adjustment layer. It will already give you the video settings and just click OK. So this is the adjustment layer. Drag the adjustment layer on top of everything and drag it over. So whatever you put here, whatever you put on this adjustment layer reflects on your videos. So you don't have to be putting everything one after the other. This is only applicable for video effects. Let us go back to our effects. It is not applicable to transitions, please. Okay, for example, let us say we want to color grade. And we go to color correction. And we click on lumetric color. And we start to change the colors. Everything will be affected. Let me just increase the saturation so you can see. Can you see? I increase the saturation here and the color changes. Let us look at this timeline. Can you see that the color changes? Can you see that the color changes? Can you see? So it affects everything. All right, we are making progress. Okay, so the next effect we have a lot of effects here, a lot that you can just try to go through. You can't exhaust them. Moving on to video transitions. Video transitions, I told you that transitions are from one clip to another. For example, cross dissolve. Let me put it here. Then let me enlarge it a bit. Then let me play. Can you see? One video is dissolving into another. The videos are dissolving into another. Can you see? All right. Let us also look at another transition. Let us say deep to black. Deep to black. Can you see? We have a lot of transitions. Let me go to this iris. I will drag it in between those clips. Can you see? Diamond round. Let's see diamond round. Can you see? And that is how to apply transitions to your videos. That is how to apply transitions to your video. Okay, we have a lot. Just navigate through. So basically, we have video effects, video transitions, and audio transitions, audio effects. Audio effects, audio transitions, video effects, video transitions. And they are applicable as the case may be. So moving on to this effect control, this is where the magic really happens, because whatever we have on our timeline can be controlled. Let me close this, or let me just drag it. Okay. Whatever is in our timeline, no matter how small that thing is. For example, you can see that this video, this particular clip is small. It has its own effect control. If I go further to cut this video again, you can see that it has been splitted into two. This particular one has its own control again. Even if it is audio that I cut, no matter how much or how many times you cut them, each of them have their own effect control, and they can be controlled differently, individually. So let us look at the effect control for a video, effect control for audio, effect control for effect itself, effect control for transition. Let us quickly take a look at that, and after that we will right click on our video and see the options that we have. We will right click on audio and see the options that we have. We will right click on adjustment layer and see the options that we have. Majorly they are the same options, but used for different purposes. We will also right click on our transitions and see what is going on there. All right, so let us look at this particular clip and let us see the effect control. So we have motion. I can decide, and this FX means you can if I toggle it, I can off whatever I've done on that panel, and I can on it back. For example, let's say I scale this. I scale it. Let me off it. If I off it, it will go back to the normal original scale, which is 100. If I on it, it will go back to 176. Let me just say Ctrl Z. So okay, so these are motion and they can be keyframed. So if I want to keyframe the scale, for example, let's say it was like this before, and I just want to keyframe it so that it comes from this and fills the entire screen. I just toggle this, and I toggle this. I'll move my timeline to the end of the video. Then I will now move the scale. I can just put it at 100. So let us start playing from here. Can you see that it is becoming larger until it fills the space entirely? Thank you. That is how to keyframe. And if you look at this, let me just press that button preceding one so that we can see this. Can you see? So here I can, for the effect to be well effected, I can just right click on this keyframe. I'll click on ease out. Then this end, I'll click on X in. So let's go back. So it makes it more smoother. Anywhere you see these icons, it does mean that you can keyframe them. Even opacity, I think it has it. Opacity has it. We can keyframe it. Let me try to keyframe this particular key using opacity. Let's go to opacity. Where's opacity? Yes. Let's say the opacity is in 0. So I want to keyframe it. Yeah, then I will put it at 100 again. So let us view. Can you see? Started from here, from black to the brightness. So that's how to keyframe. Video editing is hard work. You just have to toggle those icons, play with them, and make them nice. Let me talk about the opacity. We have a lot. We have darken, but this opacity might not work if you do not have a video overlay. So let me just put another video here. Let me put another video here. So let me just double click, then pick in. I press I, then from here O, in and out, just to make sure that I'm selecting a smaller part of the video, not the entire video. And guess what I did? I only picked the video. I am not picking. If I want to pick the video and the audio, I will have to drag from here, drag everything. Can you see? But no, I just need the video, so I only drag the video. You can also drag only the audio. All right, so moving on back to effect control. Can you see that color? Can you see that everything is changing? Let's make it soft light. Can you see? Exclusion. Can you see? So you can play with this, and everything is all about creativity. Everything is all about creativity. Okay. So we have audio. If you want to increase your audio here, you have to untick these keyframes because they have been animated already. So just untick it so that it shows you are not keyframing. And you can increase your audio, you can reduce it. That's for videos. Now, for audio, the effect control for audio, we have basically volume, but always we don't want to keyframe it. So make sure that this is not keyframed. And increase it, and you can reduce it. All right. We can balance the audio. We can balance left and right, and we can also do some bypassing of the audio. The next thing I'll be talking about for the effect control is the adjustment layer. The adjustment layer has the same effect control as all other videos, and whatever you put on your video or your adjustment layer will reflect here. You can see that we have put lumetri color on the adjustment layer, so the lumetri color is also showing on the effect control panel, and this can be toggled. You can change them, and you can do a lot of things on your effect control. You just have to navigate so well. All right. Also, our transitions has their own effect control. Do you want it at the center? Do you want it at the cut part? Do you want it at the start at cut or end at cut? Can you see? All right. So this is all about the effect control. Let's talk about speed. How do we make our video to be faster or slower? Two ways of doing that. I can right click, then go to speed duration, then I can decrease the speed to maybe 49. Can you see? But if you decrease the speed of a video, the audio will be affected. So whenever we are dealing with speed, we do not input the audio. We make sure that we meet the audio, or we unlink the video, and we delete the audio. Can you see? All right. Okay, so we can also increase it. Can increase the speed. That would be over 100. Can increase the speed. Can you see? Can you see? All right. We can also do reverse speed. Reverse speed. Let's see this. So it will start from the end to the beginning. It's rendering. This particular reverse speed effect always render, so you need a very good system. So the action is starting from the end to the beginning. Yeah, can you see? All right. But if we want to be creative about our speed and all, this is what we have to do. Let me make this one smaller, make this one bigger. You will right click, then scroll down, go to show clip keyframes, then go to time remapping, go to speed, then go to pen, the pen tool. Let's assume you want the speed to start from here and end here. So we have input the in and out, that the middle you can just swipe it up or down. All right, So you will have to drop the pen tool. Then you can either drag the middle up or up or down. When you drop it down, it will be slower. When you drop it up, it will be faster. Let me drop this one down. Let me drop this one up. So let's see. I just wanted to see the action. The action is fast here. It's slow here, very slow. Then the action will be faster here. If you didn't get this, repeat the video and watch again. All right. And it will become normalized here because we did not put our pen tools here. We only put our pen tools here, 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 and here. Thank you so much for doing this with me. All right, so talking about right clicking on your clips and seeing whatever we have there, we can cut it. Can you see it is gone? We can copy our video and paste it somewhere else. We can copy the attribute. We can remove the attributes. Attributes are whatever you place on your videos. Whatever that has been placed on your videos are called attributes. We can clear the video. We can also do ripple delete and a whole lot. Audio gain is for increasing the audio of your video. We also have scale to frame size. For example, if the scale that comes with the video is this and you don't want it, just right click and click on scale to frame size or set to frame size. But it is because I was the one that actually toggled it to 62. That was why it isn't responding. But let me do something so that you can get this thing very well. Let me input another video. Coming, just a moment. Or a thumbnail. So let me put it here. Can you see that it is larger than the size? So I will just right click on it, then I'll click on scale to frame size and it will set it. Okay, so like as I was saying, then we have adjustment layer. You can create adjustment layer. You can review your clip in your project and you can rename your clip, and you can do a lot of things on this. The next time you'll be seeing this, the next time you'll be seeing my video, we'll be talking about color grading our clips. But before then, let me quickly teach you how to next your video. For example, you want this or everything here to become a single video. Everything here, you want it to become a single video. Just highlight everything, then right click, then click on next. You can rename it to anything, then click OK. Everything becomes a single clip. So where the question is, where do you see the other clips? If you double click, it will create another sequence. Then you can see the clips that we once worked on here. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.